Hi everybody, I am Anchorhaven. Good morning. Good morning everybody. So, good morning everyone. My eyes are slowly waking up. It's 5:15 a.m. here in the UK. Good morning. Welcome to our early AM live. So this is a high vibe live, so my vibes are slowly stirring and soon they will be high. Good morning, James. Good morning. Oh, it's 5:15. I'm doing my best to wake up. I'm not quite there yet. I had a very, I don't know, 3 hours of trying to sleep, and I couldn't sleep. I'm just tossing and turning. And so since I was last live, good morning everybody. Welcome to Anchorhaven. Here we look at all things mystical wellness, super soldier, time travel, sci-fi, disclosure, cloning, just general what in the world is going on. Yay! Wow, Heidi ho, Heidi hi. Jason, good to see you. Oh, good morning everybody. I am very slowly waking up. I've got a bit of a headache actually. I might need to take some ibuprofen. So doing back-to-back lives with very little time in between. Let's have some aura spray. Let's wake up. Ooh, this is a spiritual connection spray by Oil Faction. It's a UK spray maker. Welcome. You got voted as too annoying for the YouTube chat on Matthew's show. Oh my god. Yeah, something's definitely going down with you at the moment. I'm wearing my psychic duck because somebody commented that I am supporting a fake psychic duck and that somebody else has put all their effort into a psychic duck, and how dare I support a fake psychic duck on my channel, and they're going to report me. And I'm like, dude, like, what are you talking about? And this is just off a me and Breakaway Ray short, when I'd said to him, oh, dude, they just kicked me out again. So welcome to the Kami. Welcome, Kami. So I just got kicked out of my live again. But it allowed me to resume and come back into the same live. So welcome to the Kami, to Yokai. We welcome you here in true benevolence with no conflicting agendas. Thank you so much. Please can the Yokai ensure that any unwanted spirits or anything that's not helpful is taken away to a better place. Thank you. These are getting more interesting every day. Yeah, so I don't know why I keep getting kicked out of the live. Hopefully this is not going to happen anymore. We do not allow any gremlins, thank you. We're working in true respect and reverence with the yokai, the kami, the monsters and spirits of Japanese folklore on our early AM lives. In true respect. Yeah, so after the new skin, hope you read that. Hold on. No, I didn't see. It says retracted, and I got kicked out, Jason. They kicked me out of the live. So I didn't get to see it. Can you pop it in again quick? Here's it getting more interesting. So did you get can you message me privately? I won't see it till after. So I don't know what's happened there. So I've missed something big. So after the new skin live, I was chatting to somebody who's saying that they're starting to review The Wizard of Oz, right? And how it's pure, this, that, and the other. And I said, well, for me, it was more Return to Oz. And then they started to talk about Return to Oz as an actual horror film. And then this is me, right, at 1 a.m, getting ready to go to bed, putting all the lights on. Because I started to think about Return to Oz. Can you pull a card to see maybe why you get kicked out? Yeah. Oh. So do you think it's just a YouTube glitch, or do you think it really could be Spirit? Oh, Yokai. Thank you so much for being with us, Yokai. We respect you. I don't normally have to do that with any other deck. You see his hair. No, honestly, it wasn't. It just kicked me out randomly as I was talking about the psychic duck. Danny, good morning. Good morning. I've already had one kick out of the live so far. It wasn't my alarm. There's no alarm set now. The alarms have all gone off. That was the first kick out by Spirit today. Spirit, please. Why am I getting kicked out? Ah, it's a new one. Sushinoko, Children of the Mallet. Okay, synchronicity, sudden appearance, and irreplaceable moments. I managed to plug in one of my, whoa, sorry guys. Oh, more than you ever needed to see about Anchorhaven first thing in the morning. There we go. So I got a new tower plug so I can plug everything in at the same time. Okay. So Tsuchinoko with a T. Tsuchinoko. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So Meguriai, serendipitous encounter. Serendipitous encounter. So what does this mean? You can vouch for the duck. I've had good experiences from the duck. I can't believe somebody trolled me and said that there was some man who had his own psychic duck and that, female psychic duck. And I said, wow, like there's more than one psychic duck. There's more than one psychic person. So, whatever. Report me to who? Like, okay, bursting from a bush, screeching, chi, a tsuchinoko, a yokai, resembling a very short white snake, comes rolling right at you like a wheel. To escape simply, this is so Pokemon. This is so Pokemon today. Oh, pocket monsters. So, the word Meguriai translates into the magic of chance encounter or encounter by fate. It speaks to these fleeting moments of serendipity, a connection that feels destined, like us meeting here, this time every day. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good routine going. The glimpse of the Tsushinoko itself, Meguriai, can be missed opportunity if not recognized. These encounters, whether joyful or challenging, hold a special significance and should be valued. We value you, we do. Are you mindful of the people and opportunities that cross your path? Recognizing that each interaction has potential to enrich your life in some way. Oh, so they're just coming in to remind us of Meguriai, serendipity. Hey, good enough. Good to see you. Very interesting story she's reading. We're reading from the Yokai. We're reading from the Japanese spirit deck, the Kami, the Yokai, the monsters. Let me just catch up on the chat here. So I got kicked out my live within like 5 minutes. So something's going on. James, Danny, were you in the last show? So were you in the Matthew Mordian show? Something went down. I was too annoying on the Matthew TSP show. Good enough. Welcome. Let us know where in the world you are. What time it is where you are. It's 5:23 a.m. here in the United Kingdom. You are most welcome. This channel is for over 18s only. So at this time of the day, we talk about all manner of weird shit. We really do. Somebody summed up my channel with like very less words yesterday. Crystals and bullshit. Right? And this early in the morning, this is the kind of thing we're doing. All-nighter. Pretty much. I was on 4 hours ago with New Skin. I am the Bridge Princess, the Hashihime, the Bridge Princess. That could be me. Obsession, infatuation, and metamorphosis. Oh, that's what we do here. Metamorphosis. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Come on. No offense will be taken. Yeah. So we try not to let anything bother us too much over here. So thank you for joining me on the Mystical Wellness channel at 5:24 a.m. So it is 1:24 Eastern, just after midnight. It's Central, and it's 11:25 in Mountain Time, which is my latest one that I'm trying to tune into. This New Skin, this Canadian Super Soldier, was on Mountain Time in Calgary. So what did everybody think of the New Skin show? Let me know. Hey, Vicky's in Adelaide. Hi, Vicky. How you doing? And So I'm warming up my vocals, and then I'll start having a look at some cards. It takes me a while to wake up because my eyes are still like so they're pretty raw because I only had a couple of hours to get some sleep in between lives. Oh, you had to leave for a gig? How did it go? Yeah, 3:55 p.m. on Monday in Adelaide. I actually lived in Murray Bridge for a while. I worked at the Meatworks there for a few months. Danny only caught a very short bit of TSP. You know, the first half an hour of the last show with Newskin, first half an hour was a bit, you know, because he's trying to, and I was like, oh God, I'm tired here. And I find working with Newskin is quite hard. He's probably my most tricky guest ever. He really is. And but towards the last hour of the show, he was on fire. He was on fire. It was the best show I think he's ever done. Right? It really was. He was seriously on fire towards the end, wasn't he, James? Yeah, he was doing really good. And Newskin has so much knowledge in his head, but his delivery system is very difficult to get it out. Be careful, I think she's a witch. Oh, wow, thank you so much. Actually, I'm a druid and a high priestess alchemist, I'll have you know. I was a witch when I was 8 years old. I think I've transcended a little bit since then, dear. But yes, be afraid, be very afraid. Yeah, he loosened up towards the end there, and the information really started to flow. Indeed it did. Yeah, oh, you know, Murray Bridge as well. Yeah, what a lovely piece of the world. So I was based there for quite a few months, working in that meatworks. Oh my gosh. But nice little town. Yeah, but I was actually in a really nice campsite right on the river. So yeah. Vicky, no one's ever turned up from Adelaide before. Oh, it's great to see you. You got modded out by a non-bench. Did somebody report you on TSP? Oh my God. Jason is the top mod, right? He really is. He mods on like 30 odd channels. There's nobody more mod than there is Jason. But at the moment, something's going on, right? And he's got a very short fuse, shall I say. So what's going on with you and Matthew Morning then? Bases 2026 coming up. Oh, you worked at the Meatworks? Tat King on Kangaroo Island. You know what? I love Kangaroo Island. Oh my God. I was there for like a whole week on Kangaroo Island. I still think about it sometimes. I didn't realize there was a Meatworks on Kangaroo Island though. I wonder if that's a new thing since, you know, it's more than 20 years since I was there. But because we had a VW combi, and so there was like a private beach on Kangaroo Island, and I used to go looking for those swirly shells. The swirly shells that had kind of like washed up, these like fossilized like battered shells, so I collected them. The only problem with Kangaroo Island was that I got some, oh, it's closed down, was I got some mice in the camper van, and they were like, you know, the Volkswagen combis have got like a hollow frame, and the mice were running in and out. So then we ended up taking these mice from Kangaroo Island all the way back to the mainland. But beautiful, beautiful country, really lovely little island. The only thing was, because it was more expensive over there, and we had a really limited budget, but we did stay there for at least a week, me and my friend. Kangaroo Island, yay! So yeah, we've never had anyone from Adelaide. I've never had an opportunity to talk about Murray Bridge and Kangaroo Island before, so that's so cool. Thank you so much. The event was basically unpaid, but I was able to trade some photos for some product. 2 grams makes Jason sound really bad, but no, we're talking 420 here, guys. What is a Meatworks? It's an abattoir where they animals. So I worked in the one in Murray Bridge. I am a skilled knife hand, unfortunately, guys. So, but of course that ties into my super soldier. Yeah. So I worked on the beef. He's let you into his Patreon. Okay, that's good. Yeah, there's little pesky little mice get into everything. Your screen went black. Yeah, it's a slaughterhouse. It's a slaughterhouse. I just call it a Meatworks. You worked in the boning room. Yeah, it was like, oh, you did the sheep. Oh my God. I did like a weekend on the sheep. Ugh. I'd much rather work on the beef for sure. Yeah, so I was on a really high platform working the beef. So but if you were doing boning on the sheep, wow, I just did a weekend on like triple pay because I was agency, so we got loads of money. The lady next to me, she was like, you know, salary, so she was on like $12 or something, and I was on like $35. Um, what led to breaking into that? Well, there's somebody watching. Sorry, I apologize, guys. Somebody watching who's from that area, and I lived in that area for a while, so that's what we're talking about. We're talking about Adelaide in Australia, and I was based in Murray Bridge, and that town is a slaughter town, basically. It's a weird way to say that. And then we were talking about Kangaroo Island, which is not too far from there, which is a beautiful island in Australia. It's like working, yeah, in the cool room, yeah, for sure. Yeah, working in Big Fridge, and all dressed in white, like, and you just feel super cool. There were these guys in when I was in the one in Murray Bridge, and they were like young, fully tattooed and pierced up, like the coolest dudes ever. And they would do, you know, the strip of the neck on the cow, which is like the hardest bit to like get in there, and they'd have like 10 seconds or something to work it. And I just remember thinking, how cool are those guys? Like, what the fudge? They just, it'd come around, they straight up the neck, and amazing. My boyfriend at the time that I was with, he was having to work the jaws, right? Gross. I was just right at the end. I'm just like trimming, looking for anything weird. You know, there was nothing. But that weekend when I did the sheep, yeah, not the smell. Okay, that's what I remember. Wouldn't be able to do that because of the emotions I feel from the animals. Super empath. Well, James, you're a super soldier. Get over it, right? So I was right at the end of the line. So one of the other backpackers, she was at the start of the line, and her boyfriend was on the bopper, you know, where you've got to bop the cows, and she didn't like that. And then she kind of came to the end of the line with me. And but yeah, it comes through so fast. You don't have that much time. Hash makers work in a Big Fridge. So odd seeing them on just on a flannel art. It's weird. Yeah, so my view for several months was the guys removing the coat. And these guys, like, these are lifelong jobs. This is the only job in the town, basically. Everybody works there at some point. And they would hook the coat, and then the platform would just drop. Right, so that's what I was looking at for months and months and months. That's all there was. But this guy had a big mustache, and he looked like Mario, and he used to smile and wave at me. He's on the other side. It's really funny. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing that. But yeah, so, you know, knife skills, I literally do. It's like in The Long Kiss Goodnight when she's like, I'm a chef. No, you're an assassin. You used to work in a slaughterhouse. So you're not right in your head. No worries. No, Jason, you're one of my best friends. I'm never going to tell you to shut up. And you're always welcome here, Jason, no matter where you are in your headspace, because yes, that's what we do here. We raise the vibe. We come here to support each other, to witness each other every day, as much as we can. And sometimes we're high and sometimes we're low. I might have to have a session or to talk about working in a slaughterhouse. People don't like it when I talk about that kind of thing, especially when I talk about the coat dropping. So, but yeah. No, yeah, you're very welcome. I've got a sale on my website right now, anchorhaven.co.uk, private sessions. Entertainment Network's got a question. Let us know. What's the question? Yeah, I get you, James. I get you. Yeah, sometimes when you're traveling around the world and you've got limited funds, sometimes you just need a job. And I remember thinking, oh, I'll never be able to do that job. And the agency guy said, hey, I've been there, you know, I could work there. If I was I'd work there. And it was actually one of the most fun things I did when I was in Australia. I was working in that meatworks. So, and I discovered, yeah, I've got knife skills. So yes, I can chop like a chef as well. So, but that was because when I was at university, there used to be a show on TV in the middle of the day or whenever it was called Ready, Steady, Cook. Does anyone in the UK watching this back pop a comment, ready, steady, cook? And the chefs would be given very limited ingredients by somebody in the audience. They'd have to transfer that into an amazing meal, right? Using only what was in the pantry and whatever 5 ingredients they'd be given, like a carrot, you know, an onion, whatever. And so that's when I was at university, we used to watch the chefs like, okay, when I do C5 app, for the aliens to make contact, my head feels cold than normal. Okay, so maybe they're trying to telepath with you. Have you thought about what you're sending out, what you're projecting out? There is a telepathic connection between us and the aliens that are above you. So I'm not very familiar with the C5 protocols. It's not something I've looked into, but there are times when I look out and I see something that looks like a star, but I know it's a ship because I just know it's a ship, and I ask it to, in accordance with my position within cosmic law, I ask it to show me that it's a ship by moving up and down or left to right, or to flash so many times, or whatever. I ask it to do that. But I do that, you know, using my authority under cosmic law. Yeah, so I'm a galactic record keeper. They've kind of got to do stuff when I tell them to. Well, my email is dgl333@duck.com. Why are you sending your email in the chat? What's that about? Oh, it's for Jason. Okay, Jason, you can find Jason on Discord. Jason, we are here for you. Yeah, we're always here for you. Yeah, so think about if you feel cold and something's going on, but you might actually have blocks in place. There might be inhibitors stopping you trying to use your telepathy. So it's just a practice. It's a work in progress. James says, I had a relative that worked at one and fell into the blood vat. I never saw a blood vat. Never. I did work in the tripe room for a day or so, and that was awful. But I did not see a blood vat. And there are all kinds of maggots in there. Nope, didn't see anything like that. It was super clean where I was working. Yeah, other than it was, you know what. We were dealing with animals. You can find me on TSP Discord. Yeah, me too. But yeah, like I said to Willard, for me personally, Willard, like, messages, I don't have capacity for that. But I generally talk to just Jason when I'm on Discord. Chloe, sometimes talk to Chloe. Spiderbite occasionally. Hey James, most people working at these places are from farms, yeah, or country where the animals always die. There's small towns are like built around these slaughterhouses. Do you sleep? No, I don't, Kenny. I don't sleep. I literally was live 4 hours ago. And then, but this is our early AM routine that we're building right now, and it sprinkles in the chat. Willard, how are you doing, Willard? You've been feeling better, having better days, having implants in my head, my heart. Do you know I can remove it? Well, first of all, you need to find out who's put them there. You need to question, are they helpful or are they harmful? So as a super soldier, you're going to have implants in your body. You're going to have a neural link in your skull, and you're going to have a heads-up display, right? Our bodies are built on a seal system. So you've got the Jehovian and Anunnaki seals on the left side of the body. You've got the Draco-Aryan occult seals on the right side and central of the body. And you've got masculine and feminine implants around the central of the body. And these link us into the grid networks on the planet. And ladies are hooked into the moon as well. So there's an aspect of that for men too. So in the center of the body, right over the heart, we have like a monarchy seal. So every time that comes in, it layers over us. Here we've got like Solomon seals, right? So there's so much more going on with the body. It's not as simple as I've got an implant in my head, something in my heart. Now, if you're talking about your physical heart, what would be the benefit of them doing that? So who told you that that's there? And does it make sense? Okay, so whatever information you're getting, either from yourself psionically or from a psychic who's volunteering information, it's going to be helpful. Does it make any sense for you to go around thinking that there's an implant in your heart that needs removing? It doesn't make any sense to me. And I am, I'm a super scientist basically when in the special access programs. So things have to be logical. There needs to be a reason why I would do that. There needs to be a reason. If I'm making a chimera, there needs to be a reason why I put those two pieces of like being together. It needs to be logical. So think about that. Also, Christy Campbell's one said to me last year that sometimes the implants in the body are from your star family and they're there for healing. So it's like if there's something in your heart, it's possible it could be for healing you. Yeah. Implant in your head could be for communication. So before you start thinking about removing it, start to question, start to query, is this helpful? Is this harmful? Has this come from my star family? Or has this come from something more nefarious? Yeah. So anything to do with implants are not always bad. Our bodies are actually designed to work with some of these implants. So I was in a situation last year where I was doing a show with somebody and we were talking about, I wanted to have a look and see what implants and tags have been put in, but they picked up on a super soldier implant that I rely on, but they removed it from my being, right? And just like, oh, that's there, we'll take it away, and it was gone. And I was just like, what the hell's just happened? I rely on this heads-up display. It projects images out of my eye holographically, right? And it's done that in the here and now. It's not just a super soldier thing. It's literally activated multiple times, right? So when this went, I was furious, absolutely furious. And so I spoke to the Arcturians and the Lyran guides, and I was like, I need this back. Right? What kind of super soldier am I if I haven't got my heads-up display in there? And they were like, okay, you can have it back if you want it back. And I'm like, well, why would I not want to have a holographic display from my eye? Do you know what I mean? Like, why would I take that away knowingly? So it's back. It's back. It's activated many times, so I know it's definitely back. Do I know anyone that can remove it? Okay, so implants, you know, the two wizards. So you've got the wizard Phil Barrow and you've got the wizard of Wivenhoe. So you can contact, have a look at them. So they were on Rob's show the other day. Now, people are not going to do these things for free, Willard. You are going to need to book in with somebody and have a private session. Because when it comes to like J-seal removals, that could take me 2.5 hours to do that with you, because there's a whole process of sharing the information. And as I share the information about each of those seal systems, it upgrades your gnosis. So you have like an intellectual upgrade, your awareness upgrades. When I removed the Draco seals from the right side of my body, I literally unlocked an Akashic records of the Dead Sea Scrolls, right? So these things can happen. So these are longer sessions. So Indigo Angel does these longer sessions. She's the one that I did training with for the seal system thing. So yeah, there's loads of people out there that do work. You just need to do your research. Why should she be sleeping in the morning? Well, it's 5:42 a.m. here, and because we were on 4 hours ago with the Canadian Super Soldier New Skin, so there was 4 hours between shows. That's why they're saying I don't sleep much. Jason does not sleep at all. Like, what the fudge? Jason, this is why Jason could be a bit low and his energy's a bit off, because he's definitely not sleeping. You don't like to sleep either, Chaley. So I cannot wait for my starseed Palladian to talk to me, making full contact. Are you talking about the version of you that's Palladian? Or are you talking about your Palladian team? Jason's jealous of the concept of sleep. Oh, we have trolls. Wow, I don't see them. You don't even do caffeine or anything else. I'm full on caffeine. Coco Time Trail Beta. Good morning. Let us know where in the world you are. If you'd like to stay in the chat, you need to share your country and your time zone. Willard. Okay, that's why I stopped texting you, because I don't want you taking something I say and think, yeah, so you need to be really careful. When you share the information that's a bit more graphic, you need to make sure that the people receiving this information are not going to get triggered or activated with your information, okay? You got it yourself during dreams, okay? You need to query it more, break it down. Now, you have the ability, we all have the ability to uncreate things that are in your own body, deep on a quantum level. So you can tune into that, go deeper and query and just command it. So I use a clearing statement from Access Consciousness, which is good and bad, right and wrong, pod and poc, all 100, shorts, boys, povers, bases, creations, and beyond. So we destroy and uncreate certain things, yeah? If things are not helpful, we use the POC pod, the pod POC. So the point of destruction, point of creation, yeah? So you can tune into something at their point of creation and you can take them to a point of destruction or vice versa, okay? So have a think about that. So Cheney says they make contact daily. We just need to listen and unchain our souls. That's true. Nicotine is your only stimulant. Yeah, Jason, come on. 10 years buying. Getting in donations early for Wizards. Guys, do not donate for the next Wizard show. There's a queue of like 17 people. And I thought I was one of the first people and I didn't make it on the last show. So definitely do not donate for the next Wizard show. There's a massive queue. Yeah, so we're just getting into like this cycle of having a queue. Yeah, frustration queue of people left over. So, you know, and I did 2 donations. I donated for me and for Flix Love. Because she can't do PayPal. Yeah. Don't know if there are any here, but there've been a bunch out. Who? Palladians. Sprinkles in Utah on Mountain Time. Yep. Jason's got a prescription for ADHD, but he doesn't take it or he'll never sleep. Willard's in Texas, Central Time. Thank you. Hey, Blue Jordan. Hello again from California. James says, just like me, I think I'm late person because I used to get taken at night so often when I was young. Now I'm up till 3 or 4. Now I'm solar powered, so for me, getting up at 5 should be a normal thing. But because I'm staying up late to do the other shows, it's getting harder and harder sometimes. So YouTube verticals where a lot of random trolls are. Yeah, sorry, I'm in vertical mode. The little show was a mashup. Well, it says, I won't tell you a joke. I will let everyone else joke. So apparently you get mad. So just text nothing. Willard, if you have a joke, please share your joke. I only get mad at you because you don't listen. When I say, do the meditation, go deep within, do the reflection and stop sharing super personal information. But please share the joke, okay? Please share the joke. This is a high vibe live. So let's raise the vibe up again. I'm going to wake up my neighbor. Okay, Gags, did you share your location? So we're not trying to track or target anybody. We're just trying to make sure that people are not trolls and that you're invested, right? So that you're going to stay and be nice to us. And then I'll pull some cards. I love the late hours of the night and the early morning, so don't leave me with much hours of sleep. So I like to sleep in the middle of the day. I'm solar powered. So when I sleep at noon, I have the best sleep ever. It's twilight here in the UK. It's 5:47 a.m. Thank you so much for joining me at this unearthly hour. We will be working with the Japanese kami, but first we want to see some jokes. So put your jokes in the chat, keep them clean. Dad jokes are preferred because I generally don't understand anything else because my mind is really weird. So, but if anyone's got a good joke, pop it in the chat, please. If anyone's got a topic of discussion, let's give that a go as well. What's your topic of discussion? Did anybody see that comment somebody put about the psychic duck on my thing? Somebody got offended that I'd asked a guest about their session with the psychic duck. And then somebody got super offended that I'd mentioned the psychic duck and that I was supporting somebody that wasn't the psychic duck that they know. It's really bizarre. So full support for psychic duck. So, your life is the joke, says Janie. Oh dear. Can you give me a general reading of any surprises for me this year? Not doing readings right now, Willard. We're doing jokes. You need to put a joke in first. Energy exchange. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts for it. Oh, Gaz, that's a good joke. That's a good joke. Yeah, funniest joke all day. Yeah, energy exchange. So you guys can either PayPal me, paypal.me/Anchorhaven, or you can share a joke. Okay, energy exchange, high vibe live. Come on, guys, what have you got for me? So the skeleton joke is pretty funny. That could be one of the best jokes we've had. That I get as well. Yeah, so I'm very literal. I do not understand a lot of things. So, and when I was getting ready to go to bed last night, somebody was talking about the Wizard of Oz, trying to look for Mandela effects, that's it. Mandela effects with the Wizard of Oz. So, okay, here's a question for you. The Tin Man, what colour was his axe? What's the name of water that's not hot and not cold? Luke. That's really funny. Oh, Jason broke his funny bone. Okay, why did Bush family give up? Because God couldn't be bought. I don't get that. Tell me why that's funny. Okay, Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Okay, that I get. Stop being selfish and always wanting. Taking people. Anchorhaven is not a robot. She is a human and she's interacting with us. I am a human being. Thank you, Cheney. I appreciate that. Comedy has saved my life. Yeah, so I'm a certified laughter yoga leader. So laughing is literally my job. But energy exchange, positive contributions, please, or PayPal so I can pay my bill. Comedy. Okay. I didn't get Willard's joke. Can somebody explain why that's funny? I didn't get it. James Stewart, good morning. How are you? Let us know what time it is where you are. It's 5:50 a.m. here in UK. I'm in the Liverpool City region and we are doing jokes. We're doing jokes as energy exchange today. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Okay, that's funny. Oh, thanks. I was going to say thanks, Anchorhaven. Thanks, Shaylee. Speaking of bills. It's 5:50. Jason, I've taken something else. It combines this for the brain. Oh, James is 100 places at once. I know that feeling. So I studied comedy intense, but never really wrote because I've been afraid. Come on, Jason. I find you hilarious. I do. I also find John Whitberg hilarious. I know you guys wouldn't think it, but he's so freaking funny. Oh my God. And Jason is really funny too. I found a group in the UK on Patreon and it's $10 a month and they pay all your bills. That's not true. That's got to be not true because that's just not true. They're doing a month free right now. I can add you if you want to check it out. How are they going to pay your bills? Especially if they're in the UK. Nobody's got any money out here. That sounds like a scam. Michael Knight, are you good enough for heaven? Ever lied or stolen before? Ever lusted or hated anyone? Ever cursed? Michael Knight, cursing? What, like, don't tempt me. What type of cursing are you talking about, Michael Knight? I don't think Michael's staying with us, guys. So it is true. I have been studying this stuff for years and it's true. Yeah, you know, I don't know. It seems a bit unlikely for me. We're very angelic here. This is the Mystical Wellness channel. We broke God's laws, but Jesus Christ paid our fine. Michael Knight, bless your heart. So Gaz, why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. Oh, Gaz, you're on my wavelength. I'm so bad with jokes, so I appreciate your dad jokes. Thank you so much. No, it isn't if you believe it. Okay. Well, at the moment, $10 a month was, I don't know if I could do it. We'll talk about it later. Send me a private message. Yeah, that's funny. So guys, I'm on team bases and we have the conference coming up. So we have the conference, the Bases 2026 International Conference in Pewsey near Glastonbury. Transfer the trust from yourself to the Saviour. Michael Knight, we don't really do religion on this channel, but you are very welcome if you're here to raise the vibe and have something positive to say. If you're here to judge us, then we're not, you know, this is not that kind of channel, but we thank you for stopping by. At 5:53 a.m, sharing the word. Have you heard the word? Here we look at all manner of strange things, you know, and there was a comment about bush. So can you tell us more about the burning bush? Michael Knight with a K. So transferring trust from yourself to the Saviour. Define. So ADHD uses more gamma brainwaves, bigger picture, dominant control system. Oh, interesting. Green hearts from Gaz, thank you. To prove to Raccoon it could be done. What is the conversation today? Woo, can I have a topic, please? Thank you, Woo, for coming in. There's some weird stuff going on. Just started new Melania Trump documentary at the beginning. Billie Jean's song by Michael Jackson's playing. Oh. John, welcome. Nice to see you. John Boy, the Opal King. Welcome, welcome. So, Gaz, I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. Guys, come on. Gaz is doing all the jokes here. Where is everybody's jokes? Come on. Okay. Inbred dragon. I just took the sloppiest what of my life. Wow. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, come on. Do you like eating? Wow. Fuck. That was dodgy. Right. Why did chicken cross the road? To prove raccoons. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, good morning. This channel is for over 18s only. To be in the chat, you need to share where in the world you are and your time zone. Otherwise, the mods will just kick you right out with no delay. So we are doing jokes as any energy exchange today, and then I'm going to start reading some cards. It's 5:55 a.m. Chuck Norris created ground beef by punching a cow through a chain link fence. There we go. Jace, how you doing, pal? Topic for the start of the stream, origins of Dogman, and are they related to werewolf? And I've encountered a were-dog. Is it really a dogman in disguise? Discuss. So I had a small were-dog jump on my bed the other day. Serious, hey! Oh, chances. I don't know if you're staying, if you're in the North Pole, pal. Raccoons get smacked. Jace, welcome, welcome. Okay, Gaz, good to see you. It's great when we get the Aussies on, because we don't always have the right time to get the Aussies. The hi button must be new, keeps showing up. Yeah. Hi. Said hi. I'm not a bot. Said hi. Yeah, you got a slight delay today. Come on, Jason. Come on, let's speed up. Let's speed up. Okay, so we've been sharing some dad jokes to raise the vibe. Did you guys watch the show that I did with Newskin, the Canadian super soldier? Let me know what you think about that. If you've got anything about dogmen, werewolves, cryptid experiences, let's share them in the chat today, please. Has everyone encountered a Sasquatch? I have, actually. And a werewolf, I have. Look, I was stuck when I saw Marilyn Monroe, but unfortunately it was a dream. Then I got her dream. So, Willard, do you believe that you were in the secret space program? And do you believe that you encountered Norma Jean? Who has actually incarnated again, by the way. I don't know who she is. Not in the right head. Jason, you are doing really well. We love you. Why did the math book look sad? Because it had too many problems. Oh, Gaz is on fire. But you got her autograph. Vicky. Yes, it was awesome. Oh, good, good. What is Bigfoot's favorite workout? Sass squats. Woo! Thank you so much, Woo. Oh, loads of people getting timed out right now. And hidden as well from the channel. It must have been bad. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I mean, Newskin was dropping loads of good info, wasn't he? He is a really hard work guest at times. So Newskin and I actually do have a connection going back to the Lyran Wars, right? We're actually related from the Lyran Wars, like millions of years ago is how I see it. So the connection with him is there, but it's not as strong as the connection with me and Drago, because me and Drago were literally paired in the programs to work as a team. So Drago is more of my real world here and now brother, and Newskin is like a past life brother in a way. It's weird, yeah. So there is a connection. So when I first met Newskin, he was on a podcast, and just me seeing him and hearing his voice, my crown chakra activated, and we did a soul piece swap. We kept a piece of each other's soul as like a reminder, like I'll remember you. And then we did some work together privately. We did a vision quest going into the Akashic Records, and I was able to help him open up the Lyran Akashic Records, and then we could see who we were. And I was a Lyran female. He was a Lyran male who was about to go off to war. So it was really weird. So there's a bit of abandonment issue there, but it's, no, we're all good. Yeah, so that was a great show with Newskin. What is, okay, read that. Let's catch up on here. Why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged. Oh, Gaz, you are so good. You're on fire here. You have the most lit chat on YouTube. We sure do. By the way, you ever heard of T-Rex gumbo? That's what happened when you eat a whale. Willard, I don't get your jokes. I don't get them. Somebody help me with Willard's jokes. I am very, very literal. Yeah. Gazmatron is on fire. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. Oh dear. We can get it sitting sideways. If you know, you know. I have no idea. Oh, you know, I didn't get to ask the pigeon question. I was so good at asking the pigeon question, and then I got sidetracked. So I was going to ask him about the baby pigeons and the pigeons on wires charging, and I forgot to ask him about that. Next time we can get him doing that. It was a bit slow to start off the show yesterday because people weren't really asking questions. But Newskin, you can ask him pretty much anything. He either knows it or he doesn't. So yeah, he's very honest and clear about that. My throat is getting a lot of attack coming in. So, Trex Gumbo. Oh, is that funny? Because I just don't get it. Trex Gumbo. I don't know yet. Yeah, guys, help me out with some of the jokes, because if I don't get it, I just can't. You know what I mean? You'll have to mansplain it to me. Okay, one of the other things was I asked the question about the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man. What colour was his axe? What colour do you guys remember? Pop that in the chat. This is quite important. Okay, because John Whitberg is doing a review on the Wizard of Oz right now. So let me know, what colour do you remember his axe being, the Tin Man? Erica Kirk might be my dream girl. Should I shoot my shot? That's really weird. Your throat's bad as well. Yeah, there's definitely something there. No, I just get when they're all the trolls are coming in attacking me, that's all. You remember it being gold. Okay, that's interesting. Let me write this down. Sorry, getting loads in the throat. I can't find my pen. Okay, I'm going to put a poll up. Let me put a poll up if I can figure out how to do that. Okay. So we have a poll on the screen talking about the original Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man and his axe. What color was it? Silver, gold, or wooden? Okay, pop your answers in. I remember it being wooden. Did my answer go in? My answer's not going in. It's not letting me. Why did a ghost ask for life insurance? He thought he was still alive, only to freak out the banker who asked for a signature, only to have a pencil fall through his hand. Is that a joke? I don't get it. Is that a joke? Okay, so 78% of you are from one timeline. 1% of you is from another, and then there's me from my own time. Does anyone else remember wood? Who said wood? Or was it just me? The black and white version. Danny, that's a really good point. Yes. Was it on the black and white? Oh, Shay, your message got held. So he's talking about one of the munchkins actually hanged himself in the scene. That's mad. Okay, so if you put Silver Man, Silver Axe. Okay, see, I remember it being a wooden axe. And so does John. But there's a Mandela effect. This would be a good question for Sandy, yeah. And also, I'm going to put a second one in. So let me just get rid of that one. So 78% remember it being silver. So you were all from the same timeline. Whoever remembers it being different, we're from different timelines. So that's a really good point. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of that. Okay. Right, I'm going to do another poll now. So bear with me. This is just two options. Okay, here we go for the next poll. So this is the original Wizard of Oz. Ruby slippers. Were they flat pumps, or did she have small heels on those ruby slippers? Pop your votes in. So everybody thinks that they had heels. Okay. I'm pretty sure that they were flat pumps, you know, because I remember getting this little keychain type thing for my sister, and I don't think they had heels on. Oh, who remembers flat? Who remembers flat? Okay. Final votes in, because I'm going to take a screenshot. Final votes. Okay, there we go. Has anybody else got a Mandela effect? Oh, sprinkle, small heel, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is quite fun. So yeah, so John Whitberg has got this movie review series that he's doing right now. And so he's looking for things that are like disclosure, Mandela effect, MK Ultra, you know, space program, future tech, whatever. And you just need to send $10 and he will do a movie review for you, talking about how it relates to disclosure or the differences in the Mandela effects or whatever, which I didn't realize he was doing Mandela effects until he spoke to me about that one early before and asked me, what do I remember it being? The axe. Now, I remember it being a wooden axe. I don't remember it being silver. Oh, bye, Gaz. Thank you so much for sharing all those amazing jokes. You are the best. You are the best. Trophies for Gaz. Trophies for Gaz. If we were doing trophies, we would be sending them to Gaz right now. Jason, are we doing trophies? Let's have some trophies for Gaz. Okay. Hey, Brenda. Good morning. Greetings from Ireland. Top of the morning to you. Small kitten heels. Okay. Yeah. So has anyone got any other Mandela effects right now that we can do votes on? I don't think what else. What a legend is Gaz with those jokes this morning. God. Full on dad joke genius. Chi-Chi, you may not be staying. This channel's for over 18s only. We thank you for stopping by. But some of the words we use are much darker and deeper than the words that you're sharing there. So yeah, have a good day, Gazmatron. They almost look like flats, but yeah, they were very small heels. Okay. So John Whitberg is uncovering Mandela effects and deciphering timelines. Well, yeah, so this is something that he's looking into. But because the Wizard of Oz movie was primarily used as mind control in the special access programs. Wizard of Oz was used to mind fracture. So a lot of people have said that. So he's doing a deep dive into that movie right now, and he's noticed some Mandela effects as he was doing the deep dive. So he was asking me a couple of questions. Chi-Chi's over 18. Let us know where in the world you're from and your time zone, please. we were doing we were just talking about the Wizard of Oz and the Mandela of the Live again. That's the second kick out of the day. It's kicking me out on the hour. What is that? Okay, Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes? Well, it should be Toons, Toon. What is it now? The Tin Man. It was sprayed silver. Okay. See, I remember it being wood. Is 24/7 in the chat? Let's see. Oh, hey, Steve, how you doing? Was it Jif or Jiffy? What does that relate to? Because here there's a cleaning product that used to be called Jif. Then they changed it to Yif or something. And before that, it was called something else. So, okay. So, Chi-Chi, if you want to stay with us, you need to share your location, your rough location, and your time zone. Otherwise, you can't stay. Yeah, so our favorite late night channel is Sandy Diva. Go check that out. They are full on, full time Mandela effects over there. So Evil Knievel or Evil Knievel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Evil Knievel. That's all, folks. That was the end of the cartoon. Yes, Toons. Did Curious George have a tail? Yes, yeah, he had a tail. He was a monkey, right? He had a tail. So Thanksgiving in the US, I don't remember it being the last week of November. I thought it was the first week. I always thought Thanksgiving was the first, but I'm not in America, so I don't know. You remember Evil as well. Danny says, my nursery is decorated in Winnie the Pooh. My first birthday cake was a Smurf. Febreze or Febreze? Yeah, now I remember Febreze with 2 E's. Okay, and Kit Kat having the hyphen, I remember that. So I'm definitely from a different timeline to some of you guys. This is not my original timeline anyway. No, I'm not from Northamptonshire. I am from Cheshire. But thank you for putting that in. I'm in the northwest of England, in the Liverpool City region. So Rich by Grave, let us know where in the world you are if you'd like to stay in the chat. So it was the 3rd week. Okay, because I know there's a Canadian Thanksgiving and then there's an American Thanksgiving. And I only realised about the Canadian one because I started to work with New Skin. Trying to schedule. Oh, getting kicked out again. What is going on? What is happening? Guys, I don't have any alarms on. That's the 3rd time YouTube has kicked me out within 47 minutes. It's kicking me out of my own live. So if it happens again, it's probably going to go to a new live stream. So bear that in mind. You have to come and find me. Canadian Thanksgiving doesn't matter. What? Andy Pandy was my childhood TV program in black and white. Brenda. So sketches or sketches. So I remember there being a T in sketches. Does anyone else remember the T? Sprinkle says, that's definitely one for me. I love those shoes. Oh, sketches, yeah. So here we go. I'm getting kicked out again. Something's not right here. So it just froze me. It just totally froze me. Fruit Loops. I just remember being Fruit Loops with a normal fruit. So, hey Silcola, how you doing? How are you? So it's Monday today. I should get the fairy deck on Wednesday, hopefully, ready for the Thursday morning live. There's something going on with my phone and it's slowing me down right now. So I don't know if my phone is overheating or if it's an issue with YouTube, but it's just kicked me out. I've got an energy coming in here. So Noah, I don't think you're staying with us, but thank you for popping in. This is a High Vibe Live. This is for over 18s only. We're talking about Mandela effects right now. No, I tried to sleep for a couple of hours in between lives. Slowing down. Yeah, it's either my phone or it's my YouTube. Does the Monopoly Man have a monocle? Yes, he does. He's always had a monocle. Do you guys agree? And the Fruit of the Loom is the other one. And yes, it's supposed to have a cornucopia. Did you go back and hear the background voice during your live with Rob? No. Do you know where it was? Did you put a comment? Can you timestamp that? So, oh no, why? You need to let me know where in the world you are if you'd like to stay in the chat, please. So I'm in England. I'm in the northwest of the UK. I'm in the Liverpool City region. Yeah. There's so many Mandela effects now. Me out for the 4th time today, so I don't know if it's because my phone is a little bit warm right now. So I'm not sure. It could just be my phone. So you're in Detroit. Okay, so I'm in the UK. Thank you for sharing your location. It's just this is one of the checks to make sure that it's not trolls in the chat, because trolls definitely don't want to share where they are, whereas where are, we're a loving community. We're totally riding Sandy after this. Yeah, do head over to Sandy Diva channel where it's all Mandela effects all day, all the time. They do it at a really late hour. So if there's nothing on, you can usually find me and Jason over there from time to time, and they're super welcoming as well. So do go over there. If I get kicked out again, I'm just going to stay off because it's just going to put me into a new live. I've been kicked out 5 times already, so it could be an issue with my phone today. Soon after you waved in the chat, halfway through the recording. Okay. I'll have to check. I'll go back and check. Yeah, Sandy Diva. They are on for like 10 hours or something. It's ridiculous. But it's pretty cool over there. There's loads of people we know in the chat generally. So Collis says, my 9-year-old asked today, what is the Mandela effect? Ooh, free Nelson Mandela. So I come from the timeline where I don't think he was president. I'm not too sure now. I'll have to go back and check. So it's different on everybody's timeline. So then red shoes, multiple pairs were made for the movie. So, but did they have a heel or no heel? There's one version I really think that they were little pumps, flat pumps. So John Whitberg is currently reviewing the Wizard of Oz movie, basically for mind control and things that relate back into the secret access programs. But he's noticed some Mandela effects, yeah, as he was doing it. It's not how he remembers it. They had little heels, very short heels. Okay. So I'll find out later if there's anything else he's picked up on that we can talk about on tomorrow's early morning live and see. So yeah, so if you do have some Mandela effects that you notice, you can bring them here. But the channel for Mandela effects is the Sandy Diva channel. So go and check that out. They talk Mandela effects every single day if you like that kind of thing. Hey, Sprinkles. Okay, let's do some cards before I get kicked off the live. If anybody would like a Japanese yokai, these are the Japanese spirit deck, the kami, the ghosts, the monsters. Let me know. We've got a held for review. Yif, yeah. Jiff. See, for me, Jiff. So it's not letting me stay on. So at some point, I'm going to get to the point that this feed is not available and then I won't come back on. Okay, so I'm going to pick a card for James Whitkus. Was he the first one? Yeah. So James Whitkus, this card is for you. Very, very fast now. Very fast readings today. Changing the card. Oh, you've got Ningyo, human fish mermaids, vitality, longevity, and fierce protection. So I'm not going to do the full write-up because I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on for. But your word is Semara Yoku, life force. A hideous-looking sea creature swims in the depths of the ocean. It's a raw life force, vital spark. Ningyo card urges you to honor the miraculous energy. When needed, replenish it through rest, healthy foods, and nature. What fuels your inner vitality, and how are you nurturing it? That is for James Whitberg. Sorry, James Whitkus. I don't know why I do this all the time right now. James Whitkus, the Wizard Whitkus. Okay, who is next for a card? I'm doing rapid cards because I think I'm going to get kicked out again. So you went and talked with them on her birthday. She's really beautiful soul. Yeah, honestly, they celebrate everybody's birthdays over there at Sandy Diva. So she knows everybody. And then when it was my birthday and somebody wished me a week later, and she still did this massive birthday bit for me with things on the screen and everybody's wishing me. And it was like a week after my birthday. So it's super cool. If anybody would like a card, let me know. Monopoly guy. Are you told Sandy we're going to raid it after this? Yeah. So if my feed goes down, go straight over to Sandy Diva and I'll see you guys in the chat over there. Okay. Flintstones is not Flintstones. Okay, this is for Sprinkle. Yeah, it's a great group over there on Sandy Diva. So if this stream goes down, we're going to go straight on to Sandy Diva and then we'll meet in the chat over there, guys. Okay. So here we go. You've got the Yatagarasu, the three-legged crow. Guidance, direction, and purpose. This is for Sprinkles. Very, very quickly before I lose my stream. It is Michibiki no Hikari, the guiding light. Reflection. Are you standing at a crossroads in any part of your life? How can you... Letting me come back? It's letting me come back. That's the 6th kick out I've had. It's letting me come back. Crossroads is an understatement. Okay. Right. Okay. You want apple pie. Were you a werewolf in your past life? I think, well, he was. Yes, he was. It's free baked apple pie day. Okay, anybody else want a card before I lose this stream? So it's kicked me out like 6 times. We got pies and all your woo supplies. Okay, see the Sandy Diva link in the chat. So this one is for Vicky, who is in Australia. So this is a rapid reading. Oh, you got the Rue, the dragon. Self-mastery, confidence, and fluidity. Let me just get that. So it is Zusho Sashu. Be the master wherever you go. Where in your life do you feel uncertain or out of control? How can you cultivate self-reliance to become the master of your circumstances? Zushu Sashu. So there we go. That is for Vicky. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sprinkle. I can't remember which one it was now. Brenda, if you had a time machine, where would you go? I don't need a time machine. I'm Time Lord. Well, so me and my friend, this is more than 6 months ago, we decided to meet up in 5 years' time in Hong Kong. And then I went to bed and I woke up the next day with the memories of meeting them in Hong Kong in 5 years' time. So, and then I checked that with Ivan Teller. Is that really a memory? Because my friend didn't remember, but they have started to remember. And Ivan Teller said, yeah, the guides came in and said, yeah, you wanted to experience that right now, so you did. So I literally went onto a different timeline in 5 years in the future so I could meet my friend in Hong Kong. How cool is that? So that's the benefits of being Time Lord DNA. So, missing time. Okay, this is for Jason 420. You got Tengu, Mountain Goblins, Timing, Strategy, Adaptability. Okay, I think you've had this card before, Jason. Is that true? Hurin, Kazan, Wind, Forest, Fire, Mountain. The 4 simple words, rooted in Sun Tzu's The Art of War, are a guide to strategy and timing. The phrase teaches you to know when to move swiftly like the wind, remain patient like a forest, strike fiercely like fire, and stand immovable like a mountain. Oh my God, I love that so much. Reflection, which of these 4 powers, swift wind, patient forest, fierce fire, or steady mountain, does your life call for right now? That is for Jason, 420. I love dragons too, yeah. Sokola, you ran into your Wookenstein. That's funny. James is a Time Lord as well. James and I, 2 peas in a pod. I put out a little video about me and Draco Reed, and at the end of it he says like, yeah, it's like we're made from the same pot. So, and he admits, and I put out a little video yesterday from a video from John Whitberg's channel where Draco Reed's talking about me being the orphan black and him and me being the orphan black. So Jason, you just need to reflect on that. To be honest, I think you need some patience and stillness like the mountain right now. Astro projection, says Brenda. All I know is I'm going to work with lightning during this incarnation. Well, if you keep scrolling, sometimes you meet. Have you been that movie Powder? I've seen that movie Powder, I think. About the guy who he's the lightning and they try and beat him up and he electric shocks them. Dragon Ball's my favourite anime. Doctor Who, yes. See, I did a show with Aurora Diamondheart and my Doctor Who's like the 7th Doctor and hers is like the 50th Doctor or something. But, you know, the age difference and whatnot. Woo's about to go Super Saiyan. Okay, try to watch as much as I can. Sprinkle Jelly, yes. Okay, so there's loads of weird things going. Be going for 52 minutes. This stream will literally self-destruct soon because I think my phone is overheating. I've been kicked out of the live 6 times. So on this next one, we're gonna go to Sandy Diva and we're gonna raid their stream and I'll meet you there in the chat. So if you find that it goes off again, that's where I'm going to go, okay? So I'm going to be on Sandy Diva in the chat, and they talk Mandela effects 24/7. So do go over there. I'm just going to pick a collective card, and this is the last card, guys. This is for everybody. Okay, it's the Makurageshi, the Pillow Turners, Perspective Shift, Playful Disruption, and Inversion. This is the collective card. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, let's go find some information about these Pillow Turners. So pillow turners. So the phrase is reverse thinking, gyakuten no hasso. A sleeper wakes to find their pillow's been mysteriously moved to the foot of the bed, or maybe they themselves are now repositioned upside down. Oh my God, that's so happened to me. This is the work of the Makurageshi, or something similar, a mischievous yokai whose nighttime antics leave you feeling disorientated, or maybe they're nudging you to look at the world in a different way. The phrase gyakuten no hasso reflects the power of reversing your perspective to uncover new insights or solutions. The Makurageshi card encourages you to stop repeating the same mistakes that are getting you nowhere and try looking at your situation from an unconventional angle. If you're really stuck, just do the complete opposite of what hasn't been working. Reflection. How can you turn your perspective upside down to find a solution to a problem, gain new insight, or become unstuck? Okay, so we need to do the opposite, Jason. You and I, we just need to do the opposite. absolute opposite. Today I'm actually going out to meet 2 friends, which is definitely opposite to what I normally do. So you started watching Doctor Who when it was black and white. I'm getting loads of targeting coming in. What crystals would you recommend to get to clear and protect your bedroom? A little one co-sleeps with you. Amethyst is coming to mind. Amethyst would like to work with you in the bedroom for protection and purification. But just anything that you're drawn to. I would stay clear of lower chakra crystals if you're putting them near the head of the bed. Lower chakra crystals, browns, blacks, reds, they go towards the end of the bed for grounding and protection there. Any kind of fire energy near the head of the bed is going to keep you awake. The Twilight Zone, oh my god, there's a creepy episode of the Twilight Zone that I'm going to get John Whitberg to do a review on eventually. Levitation time, I'm hovering over your house. So film series, so I need to drink Coke. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. So I did a great interview and a live Q&A with Nuskin, the Canadian super soldier. If there's anything you wanted to know about living off-world, please go and watch that video. There's 3 videos on my channel with Nuskin, and I'm putting them into a playlist. So do go check that out. For future reference, could you clarify what you mean by toxins or toxed in? What does that mean? Are we talking about toxins? Like toxins, toxins. Is it my accent? Some people, they think it's funny when I say debris as well instead of debris. I had to ask a friend, why do they think it's funny when I say debris? And they said, because it's debris. So toxins. Phonetical to me, tocked in. I don't know. It could just be my accent. So I know there's some things that I say that are a bit funny. So let me know what you find funny. And I'll try and alter my accent for certain words, like mole world. You're switching things up, Lady Julia. That's good. Need to do the same as well. Yeah. We're finding some new routines at the moment. So working with the yokai has been such a funny deck for us, hasn't it, guys? Working with the Japanese kami. You're from India. Your name is Akshaya Bala. Oh, Bala. Awesome. So I used to live in India. I'm an OCI. I lived in India for over 10 years. So let me know where in India you are living right now and what time it is there. Yeah, we can travel to other planets through stargates. We can do that. Not everybody can access stargates. Some of us can walk through stargates without any kind of need for protection. We don't get vortex sickness because of our DNA. And other people need suits and stuff like that, but we can. Stargates are naturally on the planet, but they are greatly guarded, and that's what a lot of the wars are about. I can understand everything you say except for those 2 words. What, toxin? Toxin. Do you say data or data? I say data, like I said, Mr. Data. We don't say data. Hey, data. We don't say data. It's data. Hi, Nicholas. Hi there. Oh, the Wizard Witkiss is on it right now. Woo. Expelliarmus, you're out. You pronounce Houston wrong, and I'm Texan. So you say Houston or Houston? Houston, Texas. Yeah, so many Texans in our community. I think it's because there's massive bases in Texas, to be honest. You have to have the proper DNA to open and go through a Stargate. Yep. So some of us have got a natural ability to work with the Stargates. I did have a Stargate reach out to me for recalibration a while back now. Hey, Will, good morning. How are you awake? Yes, well, I was live 4 hours ago, and then I'm back to try and do the early AM live. You can't say the H. So I know you guys say herbs. So we say herbs. Like, because you don't say house. I live in an house. I'm going to an hotel. You don't say that, do you? So why do you say herbs? It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to get me some of those herbs. We say herbs. House. Hello. Yeah, there's a H. But when I'm talking about the letter, then that's H and not H. So I don't sleep very much. I get targeted in my sleep. So I was hearing about a big base in Alabama. Okay, that's it. I wish I had a pen right now. So you say Alabama, my mind says sweet home Alabama. I have a saying that I want to look into, slap yo mama. Are we saying data for data? No, we say data as in Mr. Data from Star Trek. You guys just trying to get me to say weird things. Yeah, Jason doesn't sleep. Or are you saying slap your mama or slap your mama? Oh, my mind is saying slap the up. Yeah. What's the difference there? Slap yo mama or slap ya mama. Okay, we're going to get the 10-year-olds getting in on this in a minute. I'll get you a specific time when I'm right ahead. Okay. Has anybody got a word that they would like me to say to pronounce it with an English accent? Has anybody got a phrase? I even have a spice named that here locally. Because there was something I was watching on Facebook, and it was an American saying words to his English girlfriend that he had no idea what they meant. And there's some things like, you hear me say all the time, I'm knackered, I'm cream crackered, right? So we do use rhyming slang here. It's a Cajun squirrel, is a Cajun spice. What have I missed? What have I missed? Celestial. You want me to say nipples? Nipples. English 101. Celestial. Celestial. Elysium. Elysium. So I have a brand that's called Elysium Getaways, and that was before I realized there was Elysium on Mars and there's an Elysium space station. About the Tony Catcher's Cajun spice. I know, Sil, I know. Hey, Comrade Page said hi. Or maybe it's Creole. Or Cacheres? Cacheres? Is that right? So we got to hold. Oh, wow. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay. So guys, this is my channel. If you don't want to hear my voice, then go away. It's as simple as that. Don't enter into a consanguineous relationships and something relationships more than marry your own wife. Save yourself from no overload and is Shub staying with us, guys, with that kind of message, talking about PDF files and PDF relationships? I don't think so. So sorry. Okay. Wow, we're getting yo mama so funky when she used secret. It told on her. Sil, what are you doing? Is autism just alien coding? I believe so. Yeah, I do. I didn't realize I was autistic because I'm writing about this in my book, actually. So I didn't have emotions as a child, and I used to get made fun of by my sisters and my family, saying that I was like Wednesday Addams. Autism is linked to psi abilities. Yeah. Look at the telepathy tapes. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Sentient. Sorry, that came to me when someone mentioned yo mama. I'm slow today. It's okay, Jason. But sometimes you let things get through because you think it's okay. And I'm reading it thinking, that sounds rude. Very different perspective. Was thinking of yo mama jokes. Okay. Yo mama. No. Okay. Any other phrases that you guys would like me to say with an English accent while we're on this one? Because I don't realize that I sound funny. Things hasn't been too greatly. Oh, Jason, we love you. You don't need to apologize ever. I was the same way when I was young. I left everything, but I could not cry, and I was not ticklish. But that's not the case anymore. YouTube just censored my yo mama joke. Oh, woo. If it's funny, it'll let it pass. Yeah, it's sensitive because it's not funny. Blue Jardin. Well, feel like I'm the only one who pronounces sentient with a sh in the middle. Sentient? Sentient. 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 I don't know. Yeah, maybe you are. But are you French? Yeah, parlez-vous français? Where sometimes you make me wonder, says Danny. Sentient. So, sentient. It's making me think about that Sense8 series again. Sense8. Has anybody watched that? Mike Curley said hi. Not a bot. I'm not a bot. I'm not 10 years old. So So if you are a real person who's over the age of 18, let us know where in the world you are, what time zone you're on. We go for 63 minutes, but if I get kicked out of this live, I'm going to find you guys on Sandy Diva's channel where they're talking about Mandela effects 24/7, so we can meet up over there in the chat. But I may go to bed after this, going back to bed. Who else is going to let you know about free days? I know. It was the bed bath day or something. The free sponge bath, that really tickled me, that did. Free sponge bath day. How about the word, this is one that I do differently all the time. I say schedule, but then occasionally I'll say schedule, right? So I used to work in this job I was doing, we used to do 5 compartments, and every little hole in the wall had to go on a schedule. A schedule. So me and my colleague are saying it differently back and forth to each other. It used to drive us mad a little bit. Miles says it different than here. Well, Miles is from Northern Ireland, so he's going to say everything different to me, right? It's because he's Irish. So, and yeah, he's got a real Irish accent, and occasionally he'll let it out, his true Irish accent. The Egyptian pyramids hold ancient magical secrets, and what they found under the pyramids now is so exciting. Tell us more, Brenda. Tell us more. How old is everybody in here? So pop ages in the chat, please. I don't even have a chat, you know. I haven't got a chat screen. If I can see it open up, then I know I'm not actually hosting. You used to say, used to say Pello. What? Sill's 41. James is 60. Blue is 43. Vicky's 55. You don't know yet, but you will. Is 300,000. Oh, you're just a baby, Will. You're just a baby. Jason's 38. Oh, that's so bad. Brenda's 101. Woo is 40. Woo, are you only 40? Danny's 21. Seriously, Danny? So I'm 50 and 51 this year, and Will is 30. Yeah, Danny is so young. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Well, when the Valkyrie comes in, and the Valkyrie's like 16 years old or something, you're like, what? Brenda's 61. Woo is only 40. Oh. Yeah, I still need to find out if you look like who you said you look like. James is 61 in June. Oh. So in June, it's the BASES 2026 International Disclosure Conference. Danny is 41. Oh. So, yeah, so particular age. I'm getting such a sore head right now. Sarah's turned 42 this month. Let's just do the... We're in the Bull Gang. So I'm a Scorpio with a Taurus moon, so I think I'm still in the Bull Gang. I had an English teacher in 7th grade who was from Ireland, pronounced schedule, like Julia. It sounded real cool. Schedule. I say them both at different times. Can I have a hope or a card that tells us that this timeline is going to be okay? Oh, Scorpio rising. Scorpios. Not sure what that was. Oh dear. Scorpio. So this is a timeline message. Please can we have some grounding message of certainty about this timeline? It's the smoke spirits. It's the Inenra, grace, mystery, and subtle beauty. I'm not sure how that helps us with this timeline. Inenra. Let's have a look. The Eugen. Profound grace and mysterious beauty. A wisp of smoke peels away from a crackling campfire. The message is a word, Eugen, is a word that's notoriously difficult to translate, but it encompasses a sense of profound grace and a subtle, mysterious beauty that evokes a feeling of awe and contemplation. Maybe this timeline is going to be so much better than we can imagine, and it's hard to put into words. It's like grasping smoke. It's grasping that beauty. Not sure what's going on here. Okay. The card invites you to embrace all the delicate ephemeral moments. What? In your life that are rich with meaning, like the Anenra's shifting form, beauty and meaning often elude your grasp, but are deeply felt. I feel like we've got some lurkers. Can I please have anybody that can't pronounce my name correctly without getting a justice flame? Boundaries, thank you. So there's a little bit of targeting coming in on my solar plex right now. Sorry. Zoom. Okay. So an endless shifting form, beauty and meaning often elude your grasp, but are deeply felt. This card asks you to slow down, observe, and savor the quiet, wondrous mysteries that can nurture your soul. So what hidden beauty or meaning might you discover if you pause and look more closely? So that's a message about our timeline. It's a woo wolf on a Wednesday. Toxing. I don't say toxing, I say toxins or toxic. I don't say toxing. That's weird. So you said the word again. What did I say? Toxic. I didn't say toxic. Okay, I don't say toxing. I say toxic or toxins. Toxin or toxic. Toxic. The Irish say bag differently from English. What? They pronounce it big. Yeah. Well, that's more Northern Irish for sure, if you're saying big, big. So here in England, I say basket, but down in the north, but in south, they say basket, basket. And I'm up north and we've got a flat A, so I say basket, biscuit, instead of biscuit. We say biscuit. So there's a difference between north and south. Like all of our shires, all of our regions, our districts, they say everything completely differently. Tea or coffee or cocoa? Pepsi Max. Jason, we should come out with a song and put on live stream premiere for sure. Yeah. No, all natural. Used to be into a really strong coffee. Now it's tea. Okay. Okay. Any more words, guys, that I say differently to you? Let's get this out in the open. Come on. If you've all been making fun of me when I say things. Woo Rider, you need a she-wolf. He has a she-wolf. It's Mrs. Woo. Cats. Oh, how's Mr. Kitty? Mr. Kitty check-in. Okay. The Canadian guy says, I love your accent. I'm sure I'd love your accent, Canadian guy. My guy. Oh, Roblox 123. I don't believe that you should be in the chat. This is for over 18s only. So please pop in your location or you better leave or I'm going to tell your mum. Okay. So my friend had me say, Mama. Recently had me say, Mama. Like in Pride and Prejudice. Here they say, would you like a wee cuppa? Yeah. Would you like a wee cup of tea? Table. I'm not going to say table differently. Mom and mum. Mom. No, we say mum. So when when my son was little, he used to call me mumma, and then we moved to South India where it's more umma. So, but now he just calls me mom because he's very Americanized. Dude, Roblox is dangerous. Roblox is very, very dangerous, and we do not endorse that game whatsoever. It's dangerous, and it is definitely PDF files on Roblox. Yeah, do not allow your children to use that game. And I'm speaking from personal experience. My son was playing the game years and years ago, and he said, "Oh, there's like a test or something," and it gave you two choices. What would you rather eat? A puppy, or like a burger or something? But would you rather eat a puppy or a burger? That was the choice that they're giving children. What would you rather eat? So then they're thinking, "Oh, I want to see what happens when I pick the puppy." Hey, Javid, good morning. Silcola's in the chat. Yes, my daughter has been forbidden to play that game. Yeah, Roblox is not a good game. Minecraft is good because it teaches geology. And zombie apocalypse. So one of my greens, something Y, has a lock her credit card all the time, or their kids rack up hundreds of dollars. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even speak all the creeps. Okay, yeah. There's just too many creepy games out there. Yeah, it's awful. The world is a very dark, dark place, guys. It's a dark place. Here you go. This is a representation of the world. There you go. So the Dorotabo, Muddy Field Monks, regret, attachment. That's Roblox energy. That is Roblox energy. How gross is that? Yeah. Gross. Okay. Has anybody else got a topic? And I can just do a quick card check on the energy of that topic. Jason, calm down. It's okay. Yeah, creepy Roblox energy. So this channel's for over 18s only. It's 6:45 a.m. here in the United Kingdom, in the northwest of England, in the Liverpool City region. The River Mersey is just over there. It's right over there. Right there. And so yes, I hope you guys are okay. I'm not doing so many cards today because every time I try to pull the cards, I get kicked out of my live. So I don't know, I've been kicked out 6 times already. So today I'm going to be checking in with bases and finding out who is on the speaker list. So I'm on the speaker list, even though I didn't want to be on the speaker list, but I've had a bit of a breakthrough. So yeah, I'm going to dig into that. How long is money going to be a thing? Well, even off planet, they still have a form of currency, money. Here we go. Thunder Beast, unpredictability. We don't know. We don't know. Yeah. So Carla, do you have a wolf man? Oh, hi vibes. End of capitalism. Is there going to be an end of capitalism, Yokai? Timing, strategy. Yeah, so there will be an end of capitalism. It's just going to shift to something else. Nuskin talks about hair, doesn't he, when he's talking about off planet? He talks about DNA trading, so that's in the John Whitberg books as well. So you can give people strands of your hair. So Nuskin's his primary alter, he calls him a primary, has dreadlocks, and when he needs money, he's got like, I don't know, like shore leave or whatever, he just gets his hair chopped off and he just takes all these dreadlocks in to a shop and they give him loads of credits or something in exchange. Mo money, mo problems. Oh, Ragnarok got timed out. Didn't even see. A Greek man. I'm Polish. He's Greek. Nice. Nice. Yeah, he's got some epic hair. If you came to a fork in the road, what would you do? I'd pick it up. Brenda, that's a good one. I got it. I only get dad jokes. I'm too literal to get anything else. You've got to really spell it out for me sometimes. I literally have to ask my friend, was that funny? I don't mean to. It's like, oh, Nathan Way Sea Witch Fox. He's the Sea Witch. Way Sea Witch Fox, German, Slavic, Native American. Nice. So we're doing random topics and I'm just going to pick a reflection so we can check the energy on that topic. So we just did Roblox and the card that came out was Dirty Skank Muddy Man Zombie. So, but that's a fun, Nathan, if you've got a funny joke, pop it in the chat. So this is energy exchange of jokes today. The Uncensored Library is a massive digital library built inside Minecraft by reporters without borders and blockworks to bypass censorship. Oh, what does that mean? Can I have information about this uncensored library on Minecraft, please? Okay, it's about history. It's about preserving information, actually, because I've got the Tsukumogami Haunted Relics. It's saying renewal, history, and creation. So that library is important in the future. That uncensored library. So it may have nefarious things, but it's overall it's about history. Anybody heard from JJ lately? No, I was asking Jason about this the other day. JJ, if you're watching this back, please can you reach out and let us know that you're okay? Leave a comment or something. And Breakaway Ray's gone AWOL as well. So he did reach out to Rob in the end, but Ray's not responded to my text or to my email. So I wonder if he's had a bereavement or something. I don't know. Jason's funny bone is broken. Aww. It's a place to share info on Minecraft. Yeah, super cool. Nathan, as funny as yes. Oh my god, so Flix was asking about intimate relations on the New Skin Live. And then Nathan said, get your brain out of the brothel. That is a classic. Get your brain out of the brothel, Flix. That was so good. That is going to be like a key phrase now. Flix loves to be really random though. She loves to just put out random energy at times, a bit of chaos, you know. I'm quite close with Flix. Fifth Ward Weeby has a song called Let Me Find Out. It's hilarious. I don't know. Nathan, that was absolutely gold. It was so good. All right. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. The Golden Compass books. Oh yeah, they are about disclosure. Can I have a card about the Golden Compass books, please? Self-mastery. confidence, fluidity. So there's information in that Golden Compass series, the books, probably not the movie, but the books, that is about self-mastery. Yeah. Okay. I talked to her in the background. Is this about JJ? That was a good one. Get your brain out of the brothel. Oh my God, it was absolute gold. It really was. Maybe Ray's got a girlfriend. Maybe. Planning on sending her some of our famous collages. Collages? Oh, I'm trying to think of a similar word. Cojones is coming to mind. I don't know. Your laugh is great. I'm so sorry. She helped me out big time. She's amazing. Are we talking about Joyful Jennifer? Because I love Joyful Jennifer, and I hope she's okay. About how to read tarot. Okay. His Dark Materials must see TV show. Yes, one of my sisters seen that and she just absolutely loved it. And Master Fear. Laugh is contagious. That's because I'm a certified laughter yoga leader. And one day we will do a laughter class. Yeah, one day. At the moment, I'm integrating altars, so this is my energy. This is my energy right now. But it actually says respect, interconnectedness, and awareness. So this is what we're doing here, guys. It may look like a skeleton of a whale. That's super creepy, but we are interconnecting with everybody. So this is great. I don't know about the funny bone, but all my bones are funny. It's a traditional Czechoslovakian pastry that's been an heirloom recipe handed down. Oh, okay. So do you think I should get Slavka on the Q&A format? Should we get her in and bombard her with questions? Or who should we get next on the Q&A series, where we just ask them full-on random questions for 90 minutes? And I think Nuskin did really well in the end. He's a slow starter. He's like pulling teeth sometimes. I tell him every time. But I do think that was the best video that Nuskin has ever done, because you started to see a bit of his personality coming through. You know, he started to relax and just started to volunteer information then. Whereas normally you're like, well, it's like, you know, so are there off-world Germans in space? Yeah. Would you like to tell us more about it? He's like that. And it's so hard. All feminized, ready to flower, sending weed seeds. Okay, that's good. As long as somebody's checking in with people, then that's fine. Yeah. So Jason's got the check-in for Joyful Jennifer, so that's good. Did aliens come to Earth millions of years ago, and we are the DNA of them? Well, yeah, I know that to be true, Brenda, but let's have a card about the aliens, the founding fathers. Okay. Random card incoming about our heritage. Hitsosumikozo, one-eyed boys, focus, curiosity, and purpose. Yeah, they came here with a purpose, the specific purpose about mining the gold, basically. There we go. James has learned to laugh at himself. That's good. You know, one of the biggest lessons I learned working at a corporate place was the ability to say, that's my mistake, I'm sorry. Yeah, that phrase, that is like a diamond phrase, that one. If something happens and it is your mistake, you just automatically say, oh, that's my mistake, I'm sorry. And it's like you're activating a shift in energy when you do that. When you just admit, that's my mistake, and you don't try and justify or whatever, you notice there's an issue and you just immediately say, oh, that's my mistake, I'm sorry. And then they'll respond, oh, do you know what I mean? And it just totally changes the energy. Or if you try and say, oh, I didn't realize, or that negs the energy. But as soon as you take responsibility and say, oh, my mistake, right, and that totally shifts the energy. So that's one of the main things. And asking for help is very important as well in corporate world. Okay, let me just catching up. So Jason's texting Joyful Jennifer, so that's good. So yeah, so make sure please that you are connecting with somebody else in the community, so that if you are absent for a period of time, we can at least check on you via somebody that you feel safe with. I am not a good friend. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I'm not a good friend. I am a super soldier who's messed up in the head. So don't make me your primary contact. Don't do that. Make sure that there's somebody else, because if you are not in my awareness for a short period of time, you're gone out of my awareness, and I might not think to check on you. So it didn't occur to me to check on Breakaway Ray for 6 days. Okay, I am not a good friend, and I've just got a lot going on. I've always been that way. What was the movie you mentioned in Rob's chat? It was an AI movie, but your comment was deleted. Oh. So Joyful Jennifer sends crazy pictures of sacred geometry she gets in light flares. That's so awesome. Keaton Clements. Stephen asked Paddy to look after his cat for a few weeks. Oh, where's this going? Well, he goes on holiday. Stephen goes on holiday, rings Paddy and asks, how's the cat? He says, it's dead. Oh my Lord, he says. Keaton, bless your heart. I hope you're okay. Topical skeptic. Hey, this is the Mystical Wellness channel. We get weird, you decide. Who coined that phrase? Danny, was that you who suggested that? That was so funny. Robotics are getting scary now, drones, and it's just like the Terminator movies. Hell yes. Okay, anyone who's not watched the Terminator's original movies, go and watch it right now, because the future is what we make, and there's just too many red flags coming up now. I can't believe we're actually here. I think she wanted me to share her number with you. Yeah, please do. Please, well, yeah, she can find me. Do you think Diana was in the programs? She was in the programs. Is she still alive? Is Diana still alive? It's possible she could be off planet. Let's see what we get here. Hashihime, the Bridge Princess. Metamorphosis. That's the word I'm taking off that. So Diana is in a different form. So it's possible that even when she died here, that her remains were, like her stack was taken and she was regenerated off planet. So that is possible. But that's a great question for John Whitberg, because he knew her personally. One of his alters actually knew her personally, and she was an asset. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I messaged Rob to say Breakaway Ray's gone AWOL, please can you contact him. Ray reached out, and then Rob was supposed to phone him, so I don't know if he has. John Wetby said Princess Di was part of the programs. Yeah, she was. Now Jane Celia Hatch on her channel, she has got an interview with another lady who was supposed to be a daughter of the Queen, but it was like a secret daughter of the Queen. So do go check out that video, because there's a lot of weird stuff going on there. James Whitaker says, think about what they have behind the scenes, since they already announced about small liquid metal robots. Okay, Voyager, 7 of 9, nanotech, right? Just releasing the nanotech from her body, and they would make things up with the nanotech, right? Here we have femto. Femto is the nanotech that we use in the programs, femto. It's Matt West. Good morning. Awesome vibes. Thank you. So I've been getting kicked off my live like 6 times, so we're a bit random this morning. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was in the programs. I actually know who she is on planet right now. She may come, Norma Jean may come and do a show at some point when she's ready. River Phoenix. I don't believe anyone's ever asked about River Phoenix. Was he in the programs? Was he in the programs? I'm getting a yes in my head. Nathan Fox says, is Amy Lee main singer of Evanescence an SSP asset? Amy Lee. I'm getting a no, but there's a lot of interference on that. Can I have a thing about Amy Lee? A card who got value. She's a high value targeted individual. Yeah, she's high value target. So why is she targeted? Her DNA. Was she a soldier? Can I override that? Yeah, she is. She is an asset. But she's in some program that's got really high security around it. There's targeting coming in on that. Yeah, I do not consent to that. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I can command override because I'm a record keeper. But that's something else going on there. So we need to ask John Whitberg about Amy Lee, I think. But the director had kids and is focused on being a dad. So I've missed, Terminator. I was set to work on Terminator fan film. Oh, that's cool, Jason. So Jason's a movie guy. So if anyone has any opportunities for movie crew, sound, lighting, camera, whatever, talk to Jason, please. Brenda says, getting up, going to make scrambled eggs and sausages and toast and a cup of tea. Still watching the live. That sounds like a cracking breakfast, that, Brenda. Yeah, it makes my life so much easier if I could go eggs. Well, I'm conflicted. I did have an egg bagel yesterday. I'll probably have one after this. How about all those femme fatale assassin type celebrities like Angelina Jolie? Angelina Jolie has a really big role off planet. Kate Beckinsale, yeah, she is in the programs. Not sure who she is or what she is, but I know Angelina Jolie has got a really big role. It's not in my awareness what it is, but I know John's talked about it in quite a few videos. Do go and check out John's channel at the John Whitberg. Do you hear the people sing? And he's got tons of videos on there. I've got a playlist on my channel with 50 videos from all over different channels. River was exposed to dark 100%. I'm not sure about off-world stuff. Can we have a question about River Phoenix? Can we get an idea? Is his energy on planet, off planet? What's going on with his energy? The card that's come out does not relate to River Phoenix whatsoever because it's the Shishirime. Oh dear. So it's saying basically lighten up is what they're saying. Humor, surprise and absurdity. So Yokai is saying, please can we raise the vibe right now with some absurdity. So that is an eye on his bottom. Sorry. I love this card. This is so funny. Okay, so let me just get the phrase from the Shirime. So, good fortune comes to the gate that laughs. Warao kado ni wa fuku kitaru. Reflection. How can you invite more humor and joy into your life and others' lives today? So our topic has got a bit too low and the kami are saying, raise the vibe, guys. Some people are getting typecast, yeah. Based on your accent, I think you're from Wisconsin. Peace Ninja. Based on my Wisconsin accent, are you kidding me? I'm from England. This is an English accent. This is a Northern English accent. So I'm in the northwest of England. Is anybody here from Wisconsin? Cara Delevingne, well, what was the movie with 1,000 planets? Cara Delevingne, is she an asset? There's high targeting on this one as well. Is she, I'm just running through some different ET types. Oh, she's Andromedan, you know. Yeah, it's high level targeting on this. Okay, well we need to do some investigation. So yeah, Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets. I might submit that to John Whitberg or anybody. It's just $10 to submit a movie for review to John Whitberg. You just send him a PayPal, paypal.me/John Whitberg, and you put the name of the movie that you want him to review. It's got to be either sci-fi, future tech, disclosure, MK Ultra, you know, program. It's got to be that kind of related. It can't just be a random movie that you like or whatever. It's got to be something that you think's related into disclosure and, you know, and things like that. So Valerian, the City of 1,000 Planets would be a good one. Oh, you think that Missing Time has got a Wisconsin accent from his texting, from his messages in the chat? He's in Chicago. Was one of the first to get that card in a reading. Yes. Okay, loads of messages deleted. Okay, that deco was supposed to be here Tuesday. Oh, that's so good. I get the fairy deck on Wednesday. Jason's rationing his weed, his 420 times on ration. Targeting, yeah. I really like that movie. It's such a good movie. So underrated, that movie. Oh, wow. Currently 0003 in sunny California. Peace Ninja. High vibe, mature audiences only. Yes, we do need to be over 18 on this channel. In Valerian, she was essentially an SSP operative, not to mention playing Enchantress. Oh, she was the... Yes, I forgot about that. Enchantress. I forgot about that. That was a good character, yeah. Suicide Squad. Jupiter Ascending is a great one, yes. People, please submit your movie reviews to John Whitberg. He wants to do the reviews, but he also needs that money to get him out of that difficult situation. So paypal.me/John Whitberg. send in those movie reviews. He's got a small list that he's working through, but you know, this could be a series that goes on for a couple of months. Midwest shows, everything, everywhere, all at once. I've been trying to think of the title. Oh my god, you don't know, but you will. That is such a weird show. Is it the Michelle Yeoh? Was it Michelle Yeoh with the hot dog fingers? That is freaking awesome. Absolutely awesome. Everything, everywhere, all at once. If you guys have not seen it, definitely try and find it. Because she flips into, it's a bit like when I do my my clone slipping. So she slips into the different versions of her on different timelines. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. Jason went to an event today, offered super good deals. Awesome. Ghost and spirits, are they the same? Ooh. Well, it kind of depends. So I used to have a studio called the Mystical Wellness Studio. We used to get in psychics for psychic nights. And one of them described ghosts as energies that are like stuck in time, like it's on a repeat. So the ghost will walk through the room. Do you know what I mean? And the ghost will walk through the room and it'll just do that one thing. So it's kind of stuck in like a time. Whereas a spirit is an active ghost that comes through different realms or whatever. So I don't know, how do you guys think about that? Django? Yes. I'm not sure if Django is disclosure related. What do you guys think? Everything, everywhere, all at once triggered some things for James. Oh, I need to rewatch it. Yeah, it helped me so much at the time. You didn't like it, okay. It felt so real. I have $20 to last the week and I was afraid to spend it. Yeah, Jason, you prioritize getting yourself sorted. Basic needs come first. This is what Nuskin and I were talking about last night. So, you know, you want to get memories, you want to find out who you are in all these other realms of existence. And that takes money, unfortunately. And, you know, occasionally you'll get some stuff on shows where you can get readings for small donations or whatever. But one of the things I've been trying to get forward to Willard, you're never going to get that amazing information you need by bombarding somebody's chat. No psychic is going to tune into a targeted individual on a chat like that. Do you know what I mean? When you're talking about torture, and that's just not happening. So he doesn't really listen. I've been trying to get the message across. Now he kind of understands that some of the things he says are targeting. Have you ever woken from a dream and heard digital sound and voices? Yes. Had this experience years ago a couple of times and never figured out what that was. For me, that is definitely voice to skull technology. That's V2K. Digital voices, that's the Matrix. That's your handlers. Was lucky to trade photos for 2Gs. A ghost is like a continuous energetic echo. Yeah, that's how somebody explained it to me. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I am scared of all things ghost and spirit. I really am. And as somebody said to me, but you work with Saint Germain and he's a spirit. You work with Merlin and he's a spirit. And I was like, oh yeah. So when we work with the guardians, the gods, goddesses, guardians, spiritual support team, it didn't really occur to me that I'm calling in spirits to me. So it's a bit different now. I work with, I try to follow the example of the wizard Phil Barrow. So last year I started to connect into more versions of me. So yeah, I want to work with Merlin, but I want to work with the version of me that's Merlin, and there is one. I want to work with the version of me that is Lady Portia, the version of me that's the Atlantean Ascended Master. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing for the last year, connecting into those versions of me. Oh dear, here we go. So it's getting stuck. This is definitely my phone. So my phone is very hot. My phone's overheating right now. Is what's happening. So that wasn't YouTube this time. It's definitely my phone overheating. So it's really hot on the back of my phone. So I'm going to have to go off soon. Race to Witch Mountain. That was a good movie. Oh yeah, there's definitely, I love all, you know, the Roswell TV show. I love all that kind of stuff as well. Oh dear.